Welcome to the finale of Season 1 of the expedition. Today, Kylie and Talaya will battle it out in the final challenge to prove who will overcome the obstacle that is the expedition, and who will fall short of the cash grand prize and the title of sole winner of the expedition.
I'm here to win, I gotta bring it home for all the Barbies out here, period.
So ready to compete in these challenges because I know I'm gonna win.
I've been waiting for it all season. God, you're not on my side today.
Congratulations on being the first ever winner of the expedition. Congratulations, you two are the only contestants remaining in this season of the expedition. Take a look at each other because that is the only thing standing between you and the title of sole winner of the expedition.
I'm going into the finals. I'm pretty excited. I'm here to win. I gotta bring it home for all the Barbies out here, but at the same time I am stressed because I don't know what challenge it will be, and if it's physical against Kylie, I know that she has many advantages.
At this point, I'm going head-to-head to Talaya. Lindsay announces it, and I am pumped up. I'm so ready. This is this challenge, the final challenge. I was so excited, but I was a little nervous because Talaya is a really strong competitor. So I was like, this is going to be a little tough for both of us because I think I'm a strong competitor too.
You must compete one final challenge that consists of 5 separate stations. At each station, you will compete a challenge. Whoever gets to finish all their stations the fastest will win the cash grand prize and be crowned the winner of this season.
I only have one challenge left, and I wanted to win so bad. I won the cash prize. I won that title, whatever it takes.
At each station, there will be directions on how to complete each challenge. However, make sure you read all the directions before starting, because if not, you may be disqualified for that station and must recomplete that particular station. In this first station, you must run down your track while solving a math equation. The answer to your math equation will unlock your 4-digit lock combination.
So in this first station, we're running on the track, and we have to solve a math equation, and the final answer to the equation will unlock this little lock that we have that we can move on to the next station. And I was like, I'm so bad at math, I don't know what I'm doing.
At the first station of the final challenge, we have to run down the track and we have to solve a math equation at the same time.
But be careful, if you put in the wrong combination or forget any part of your equation, you must run back and resolve your equation. After you solve the combination, it will unlock a bag with directions to complete the second station, and an item that will be used to do so. Get ready, girls, because this is your last chance to prove that you deserve the cash grand prize and the title of winner of the expedition.
Complete each station before we can move on to the next one.
Felt pretty done at that point because I know for a fact I'm not that good at math. So I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up.
Do we have calculators? No, there were no calculators handed out. That would have been too easy, but.
Number them divide by 4. If I see that Kylie is ahead of me, I'm going to push myself more to get to the next station. What is 22 divided by 4? What is it? 22 divided by 4.
I unlocked it on the first try. I was surprised at myself that I actually figured it out on the first try. And Talaya was still stuck with her math problem. She was having trouble with her math problem, so she was stuck. And I looked at back and I was like,
5,500 plus 943. How do I add that? I'm going down my track, solving my math equations basically in my head. Then I just drop down to the ground and like start using my finger to write out the numbers and stuff. Like, we had no chalk or anything, nothing I requested.
So it says, so in this challenge, we have to roll the dice, and whatever number it lands on, we have to eat that baby food. The first number I rolled was a 4.
3 spoons, pulls.
So whatever baby food was assigned to number 4, I had to eat that scoop of baby food 3 times.
It's 3, 4. What is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14?
That's a 1. Where's the 1 at? Oh, here we go. Ew, what the
One, 6, 6, 4, 4, 3. God, you're not on my side today.
Oh God, that was awful.
I almost spit out the peas.
2, oh my God. It's the same thing?
Like I almost I spit it out, like it was so bad.
I already see that Kylie's at the next station, so I have to hurry up, unlock my bag, and run up to the next station. I open my bag, I see dice and directions for the next station. Roll your dice. Whatever. I read the directions and it says that we have to roll the dice, and the number that we get on the dice corresponds to the number with the baby food. And I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm confused. Who is eating that? Because it will not be me. 4. We have to roll the dice 3 times overall, and if you roll a 6, then that's a pass for your turn.
So I finished the baby food and I run to station 3. In this next challenge, we had to pop all the water balloons in this bin.
Are you serious?
So I'm popping the balloons and I thought like the instructions were inside the balloon.
Are the instructions like inside a balloon? Okay.
Got 4 and 6. 2. It's fine, oh well.
Underground is where I came from. Card swiping every day, I don't gotta stop. Trying to open up a muscle, I can always shop. Pretty girls are the reason that I like to floss. Heady girls are the reason.
Says you must use your 2 hula hoops to travel from here to the next station.
I caught up, even though I had a slow start. For the hoes, I got no heart. Trying to spend it all on 24K gold. You know I ain't playing like the video froze. Stunning haters want my style like I'm stone cold. They be all up on my neck like a polo.
At the next station, we have to pop every single water balloon until you found the directions for the next station.
Oh yeah, pull up in a new whip, oh yeah. Stop off for the road trip, oh yeah. Pull up in a new whip, oh yeah. Stop off for the road DSW. Pockets never empty.
Questionnaire. Spot a station, go around each of the questions, figure the answer is to each one. To answer each one, name a contestant. Okay. Once you think you have an answer, go to the station and grab the contestant's block. You must stack all the blocks in order, one on top of the other, until you finish all the questions. And have a block tower of 9 blocks with the answer to the first question being on the bottom, answer to the last question being on top. Okay?
From the last station, we have these signs set up, and each sign says something about the competition. There are 8 signs, and they're all like numbered 1 to 8, like sporadically random. So each block, they had a person's name on. So they had Emily F, Emily C, me, and Talaya.
I had to use hula hoops to get to the next station, but you can only step in the hula hoops. So what I did was I put one on the ground and just went back and forth with switching them. At this point, when I'm doing the hula hoop, Kylie was already at the last station. I don't know what she was doing, but I just know she was at the last one. I was really stressed, so I started like throwing the hula hoops farther so I can jump in them.
At this point, I honestly 100% knew that I had it in the bag. I was like, okay, like Talaya is still working on the hula hoops. It took a long time. Like, it's so easy. It's just asking me questions about what happened in the game. I was like, okay, like I got it. My block's together.
How many of these are me?
Little did I know it was going to take a very long time. Each sign represents something in the challenge. So one sign said, oh, who won 2 elimination challenges back to back? And oh, that's me.
At the final station, there's questions about this season, and every answer goes with the name. I walk up to the station, I see all the names on blocks. Me, Emily F, Kylie, and Emily C. We have to stack the answers to the questions with number 8 on the bottom.
The first question was who won spelling shot. That was me. That was the competition where me and Emily went head to head in the elimination. Got it. So that was me. I won.
Remember that game? I felt very confused reading that question because I believe that was the first elimination battle and I won immunity, so I had no participation in it. So it took me a while to figure out, but all you have to do is think about who you kept seeing in the challenge and get the answer from there. Spelling shot. Was it an elimination? I realized spelling shot wasn't the first elimination challenge, it was actually the second one, and Kylie won that challenge. I grabbed Kylie's block and I knew that it was going to be the top, and I laid them out in numerical order as much as possible. The second question was which player was out first in Truthful Trivia. I knew that Emily F was the first one out because she had her 3rd strike before mine, and I remember competing against Kylie for the last 2 questions.
Emily F. Who was the 32nd President of the United States? A. Franklin D. Roosevelt. B.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower.
What? I'm sorry, you got that question wrong. You will receive a strike and a pie in the face. Alright, Emily F is now out.
The third question was the hardest. It was what player competed in one elimination challenge, and it put it in alphabetical order, and it was it was 2 answers.
I remember that Emily C only competed in one elimination challenge because she lost her only elimination challenge.
Congratulations, Kylie. You have won the elimination challenge and are safe.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Emily. That means you have been eliminated.
Where's my name? I remember that I only competed in one elimination because it was the final elimination challenge.
The next question was player 1 connections. I was like, what is connect? I did not remember what the heck connections was. I had no clue what it was. Was that the one with the puzzle pieces? I think it was. Oh, you know what? Talaya won so many. I'm gonna just put down Talaya.
I finally remember that that player was me because I was connected to Emily F during the last elimination challenge. 4. It was 4. Help me.
The fifth question was, which player was eliminated first from the expedition?
I'm going home first. I feel like I definitely could have done better. Emily F., I'm sorry, but your time here on the expedition has come to an end.
The question was tricky. I had a very hard time with it, and I realized that it was Emily F. She was the first one out. 2 winners battles, so not elimination battles, so it was me. I remember it was me because I won 2 immunities. Yes, we won the first winners battle. This is my second time winning immunity in a row. Told you, don't do it. I'm stacking my blocks and the wind is being so extra. It keeps blowing down every one of my blocks and I always have to start over and go look at the questions again.
The next question was, this player competed in 2 eliminations in a row, and that was me.
The next question is, which player won their way back into the game? And that answer was Emily F.
I'm back in the game.
Lindsay, can you come check?
When Kylie asked for her check, I started feeling like, oh, I just lost, like I wanted to give up. But something was telling me deep down in my soul that she got one wrong. So I had to keep pushing, making sure that I was getting some right.
No, that's not right.
I mixed me and Delaya's question up. I don't know what I was doing at this point. I was hot. It was like, it was too much for me.
I finally stacked my blocks and I asked Lindsay to check.
I don't understand.
Okay, I don't want them to fall. I'm really nervous because I think I had them all, but I know one question wrong could just ruin everything.
That's right.
Oh my God, it's about time I got something right. Yes, I finally did it. I stacked all of them. I got every single answer right. I don't know how to act. It's act up season, period. I won the finals. I'm so proud of myself. I've been trying this whole time, especially because I was behind Kylie during the whole final challenge, but it really stressed me out. But look at me, I made it. Yay, I won, guys. Barbie won. I'm really happy I won. I think I did really good this season, so did everybody else, no matter how much I talked about them. Overall, Kylie did an amazing job. Like, she was a really good person to compete against because she was so athletic and like brain smart too.
I got no words. When Lindsay told Talaya she got it right, I was so ahead of Talaya, and then she came and she scooped it right out of my hand. She snatched it up for me.
I don't feel anything for Kylie because she's a loser. Like, she lost, so yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I'm not gonna be sad for somebody who lost.
I wanted to win so freaking bad. I was like, I have to win. Like, I wanted to win so bad because I wanted to knock Talaya down off of her so-called throne of winner battles, because I was like, I deserve it. Because I am not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I worked so hard to win, and I really just, I felt it. Like, in the last final moments, last final minutes of the challenge, I felt like slipping away from me, and I was...
Congratulations, Talaya, on being the first ever winner of the expedition. Unfortunately, that means that Kylie, you were just a little short of winning today, but you both played an amazing game this season.
I took my loss pretty hard because I was really confident that I could win, and I'm still confident because next season that I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be on top. Hope she don't come back because she don't get what's coming to her, what's coming for her.
I just wanted to thank you both for being an amazing contestants this season and always bringing your A game in every challenge. Great game, guys.
And next season, I'm gonna be there, so watch out.
That's all from Barbie, period. I won. I'll see y'all next season.
You have not heard the last one because I will be back and better than ever next year. You better believe it.
That's all for this season of the expedition. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. For now, I'm your host, Lindsay Bradshaw. See you next season.